Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Throwback Thursday. Hold on, let me see. If you can't tell, I got my GoPro back up and working. So far. I don't want to jinx anything quite yet, but so far it looks okay, right? I know we have this in the background, but that is what it is. I'm not going to give that too much attention. I want to make sure that this is going to work. I just got a wire that's capable of um, doing. It's meant for like the Oculus Rift and stuff like that, like the VR headsets. So hopefully it can handle the camera load from the GoPro to my computer. I'm hoping that the wire was what the original issue was. So quick check right here. Yes, okay. I'm used to all right, just making sure everything's coming out okay on this. How does it look if it's reversed? Let me just see. Filters. Let's see. I want to see if it just makes any difference with the clarity or anything, or if it just looks weird. Trying to get rid of that one little corner. But it's also tricky because it's there you go. I look a little bit more normal colored like that, I feel like. Can wash everything out. Okay, that's fine right there. And now I want to see if I can flip it. I forgot how to. Let's see. Show. Transform. That seems a little strange to me. I don't know why. I like the microphone looking like it's coming out of the other side. There we go. That's fine. So without getting into it too far, this Throwback Thursday is going to be consisting, of course, of Legends of Zelda N64. I don't know if I'm going to be continuing that into next week or not, but you know, it's a good throwback game for memory purposes and stuff. It's something that I enjoyed thoroughly from my childhood, and I know multiple other people have as well. So, kind of a thing to just join together and kind of talk about the memories of it and such. And it's also a day to talk about our memories. So, one thing that I was reminded of, especially more so today than I have been in a while, is how much you can see yourself in your kids, and I mean that in like very particular ways. Like when I was a kid, I was very much hyperactive, and I was very much like a deep thinker at the same time. And it's interesting to see those qualities split between my two boys. And not that Mila doesn't show those at all, but obviously she's very young. So how deep can a 2-year-old get? I don't challenge that. I'm sure they get deep, but just hearing some of the stuff that comes out of my son Michael's mouth, and how he interprets the world and the universe and things that he thinks of, and he asked about a concept of death before. I don't think he realized that that's what he was asking, but he was interested in, like, he came up with his own interpretation for life and death. And he said, he asked my wife this. He said, when people get too big for their bodies and they go they go up and they just get bigger. Where do they go when they become too big for this planet? Meaning, they leave the planet. And it's just interesting seeing his take on it, because it's an interesting way of putting things together, where like, wow, this is the only way that he can really understand it. And it's such a pure and just enlightening way, to kind of think of things. Like, it's nothing dying, it's nothing leaving, it's growing too big for the planet. And then, he's just wondering where we go from there. Do we live in space? Do we go somewhere beyond space? And it was just interesting to hear and, start talking to him. It's like he's sentient, you know? And it's easy to think of your kids as non-sentient in the way that, like, for the longest time, they're whatever you teach them. So I try to make it a kind of active goal of mine more and more, to teach them to be open and to think of different things outside the box, and to try to, think of how to do things. Like, even with my son's math homework, there's a specific way to that they want it done. But I also take the time to show him, like, here's how daddy does something. Here's how daddy does math, like that type of thing. And, I just find it interesting how he interprets the world, and how he, interprets these situations, and find it very enlightening to hear his little pearls of wisdom. Um, and, like, I think of it as the way I do math is differently. The way I do a lot of things are differently. And it's just because of the way I interpret things, pretty much. And to explain these things to him and get to share that with him is a great time. And even, from when he was little, to be able to do that now, it's such a great memory of, like, when my parents used to do that. And now I look back and I understand the things that they were trying to teach me and tell me about and show me, you know what I mean? And it's enlightening, and it's both relieving, and it's good memories. It's good times, and it makes me apologetic for all the times that I gave them a really difficult time over things like that. Coffee. Um, but yeah, I'm going to jump right into it because we're starting kind of late. My oldest son and my youngest son are home from school today because it's... Uh-oh. I actually forgot what holiday it was. Veterans Day. Sorry, guys. But I can't keep track anymore. He's been off so many times that I'm like, I just don't know. I have no idea. But yeah. I had something else to share too, and I'm trying to remember what before I jump into the game. I have to remember to turn my system volume down. It's gonna blaze everybody's ears out. I think what it is was so when I was a kid, I used to have these moments where from the moment it was first said to me, I remember it, where somebody said that there is no coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. And a lot of things have been kind of popping up to remind me of that. And they do that continuously throughout my life, I've noticed. And when I joined with my school, the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, I had heard the term synchronicity. And there's a lot about that in the school. There's a lot about making your making your future and how you're in control of things, and how what you think becomes what your reality is, like that type of thing. And it's something that I get reminded of constantly, because it's something for me that's very easy to forget. It's very easy to get lost in those like dark times and those like bad moments, and it's so easy to give into it, right? But what's not easy is to teach yourself how to find the positivity in those bad moments, and how to find the good things in those bad moments. And, I've had a lot happen to me in my life. I've had a lot happen to the people that have been around me and that have tried to, that have been around me and that have, I've been raised with and things like that. And there always seems like there's something, right? And to come from my perspective, somebody actually pulled me aside one day and they were like, thank God you have the outlook that you do, because to live in your shoes would be like a crazy thing. And I was like, well, it's not easy, and it takes practice. It takes a lot of practice. I'm not a pro at it at all. I still fall into bouts of depression and misery and things going on and things happening and getting stressed out with my kids, giving into my anger when I don't want to, things like that. And, it's just a learning process. It's, I don't think there's ever a peak. Even in the religions like Buddhism and stuff like that, they talk about reaching nirvana. And to be honest, that's kind of something that scares me almost, because to think that there could be a limit on growth, I always put limitations as like a human trait, and it was taught, like I overheard something that I shared in my Discord channel about reading about different beings and different creatures in different dimensions, right? And just stick with me. Not necessarily different dimensions as in like a portal to another universe or something like that, but close. It was talking about like how sentient an apple could be. And it's saying that we perceive the apple as not being sentient because it has we don't see that it has a perception of itself. And he was describing the apple. He says the apple sees itself in slices, in 2D slices. Even though it occupies a 3D world and a 3D existence, it only sees itself in these 2D slices. So as it's going across its own surface, and this was the only way he could tell me about it because it's also an interpretation of time exercise. He goes, as it's going across its own surface, it is the skin, and then it is the flesh of the apple, then it is the core, then it is the seeds, then it goes back, and at the end of it, it is the skin. So it only sees itself as one piece at a time, And the part of this whole thing that really got me was if it can conceptualize itself as its whole self, then it would be thinking in 3 dimensions. So now expand that to us, where we're 4-dimensional beings, and I personally believe beyond that. But it's difficult to conceive because we don't have the tools to measure that. We don't have the tools. He says in his video that the 5th dimension is an impossible thing to measure for us right now. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist, Same as the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. I firmly believe that there's so many different alternates out there that of like different situations, different lives, different forms of being, in another universe, the same creature that would contain my spirit, or like a copy of me or something like that, whatever interpretation you want to put on it, could be something completely out of my realm of thought for a conscious being, And that's what he was kind of trying to envelop in this one thing. But it's a difficult topic to talk about with people. To express your view, because it's so hard to conceptualize. But then he said, us being 4-dimensional beings, if we were to consider a 5th dimension, we can't see them, we can't interpret them, we don't know what it is, because as the apple is a 3-dimensional thing that can only conceptualize it's 2-dimensional, we are 4-dimensional beings that can only conceptualize that we're 3-dimensional. And we're beginning to kind of break that 4th dimension boundary. But so where would that leave us? You know what I mean? I believe there's always a place to move on and grow from that. But he was saying that, people that are in the 5th dimension, or things that are in the 5th dimension, whatever these creatures are, can only perceive us as we perceive an apple, and it's not because of what we are. It's because of what we think we are, It's because of us putting this limitation that I am this body, I am this mind, I am even this spirit in some degree. You don't even know the weight of the term this spirit until you can fully, grasp what it is. And since it's something that is almost impossible to prove scientifically Um, Even though there's been a lot of studies and things about it, um, it's hard to conceptualize what entirely it is until we have the whole of it right here in our hands. And that's how we conceptualize things as human beings. We can see the whole apple, therefore it is a 3D apple. It can go two-dimensional, it can go one-dimensional. It is a 3D apple that can live inside all of these spaces and these times. And we don't even know our own potential. We don't even know how far we can go. Those ideas of 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D are conceptualized by us, and it provides a limitation because we can't see past the veil of it. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean, not to judge Buddhism or anything, you know, other than that says you can reach a maximum. I just don't personally believe for myself that there is a maximum that we need to that we need to limit ourselves to, you know. And I firmly believe that there's so many expansive ideas that there's never just an and all be all, you know. And I live by that, and it comforts me in the way that, not thinking like, oh, I'll never achieve this level. It comforts me in the way of thinking of it as, well, the level I am at, I am very proud of where I am, and I have the potential to go so much further, you know? And I've always thought that when I was a kid, you know, things like, you can be a superhero. You can be, there are no coincidences. There are no limitations. There are no blah, blah, blah. Any of that I've heard as a kid really stuck inside of me. And, the synchronous part about it, or the serendipitous part about all of this, which are two separate things I'm learning, is that it's, you ever get the feeling that you're just meant for more? You know what I mean? That you're meant for more than you can see or more than and you're gonna get there, but you're on you're on the path, but you're just interested in what that is. And that seems to be the state that I am in since I'm a child. Just always learning, always growing, always just conceptualizing these new ideas and coming up with things. And and I found it very relatable that the founder of my school, I saw his profile pop up on LinkedIn out of the blue. I've graduated this school since 2019, and I was just in this mindset of like, I want to progress more. I want to learn more, and I want to provide more time for myself to refocus and recalibrate on my studies, which, as a side note, I firmly believe anybody in the health and wellness industry needs to do that. Anybody who is looking to really, really provide quality help, doctors, nurses, medical practitioners of any type, drugless practitioners, PT, OT, everything in the medical health and wellness, even the spiritual realms of the wellness field, should never stop learning. I think to provide the proper services and to provide to achieve your goal of what you want to do, it's a necessity for you to continuously learn, because things are always changing. And, some things stay the same. Some things can be used, some things that originated one way can be used the same way, but for a different thing, or in a different way for the same thing. You know what I mean? So there's always something to learn and to grow with. And that's one of my memories that I wanted to share today, because it's really been hitting me hard. Is that I've always grown up with this idea, because I've heard it so much and I've been told it so much, and I really believe it. And I think it's okay to choose to have a limit. But for somebody like me, I don't want to, not that I don't want to accept a limit, but I want to know that I will reach what I'm supposed to reach when I'm supposed to reach it. I want to know that I always have that possibility of moving on from there and growing from there if I choose to, And, but like I said, it's okay if you choose not to, because some people, that's not what you're meant for. Some people, it's, I'm meant to reach this level, and this is where I want to maintain it. So what you do is you become like a professional at whatever that level may be for you. And it's something to be very proud of. You've achieved that. You've gotten there. And it even provides some sort of growth from there. Even if you stay on the same level, you can expand out in different ways where, you just help more or provide more or do something like that. You know what I mean? Um, so I just wanted to share that as a good little thought and hopefully a motivation to anybody who's out there and running into this same issue. Please hit me up, by the way, if you are going through the same thing, because I'm very interested in meeting people from um, you know the same situations and just seeing what's working for you. How are you getting through this? I believe that everybody that's going to find this channel or that will find this channel or talk to me in the future at some point, we are meant to be on a very specific level and to learn and to grow together. I firmly believe that. And I don't ever think that I know it all. I am very good at empathizing answers, and I am very good at coming up with solutions, but I don't know it all. And I will be the first one to admit that. So, to learn is a good thing. It's to expand. It's to grow. Um, uh, I had another point behind that. Yeah, but so all this stuff. Me thinking about where's my next step, what's my next level, where am I going to go to, and then I get in touch with the founder of IIN, and we're actually talking, like I'm talking to a real person and not his publicity crew or whatever. And I feel honored about that, first of all. And I don't know how to express that, but I do. And, I'm just talking to him about some things, and he says the most basic and simple things that I'm missing, but I know it, but I just, like I said in the stream multiple times before, sometimes you just need to hear it from somewhere else to make it snap, to make it click. And I think that's what's happened. So from where I'm moving on is, going to be to grow and to expand and to initiate my learning so that I provide time for myself, time to learn and grow, and just really love and live that. You know what I mean? And I'm very honored by that, and not just for him, but also for running into multiple forms of just things falling into place altogether. This week has worked out very well in terms of all my goals that I've been trying to work for. In terms of, things in my schedule, things that I've been trying to do and figure out. And I just really feel like this week was a great week because of that, because everything was just flowing together. And it provides a good thing where a good thought of, sometimes like the past couple of weeks, past 2 months, I think really for the most part, the history of the stream is that I've been very stressed out and there's been a lot going on and I've been sick. My kids have been sick. My family's been sick, all that stuff. And, all that stuff, once it, falls into place, it sort of serves as a reminder that like how good things can feel. 'Cause like if you had everything good all the time, this is one thing I used to think about when I was a kid. The concept of heaven. I used to be told that heaven, there was no competition, there was no challenge, there was no negativity, there was no bad things, and it almost made me scared. And it made me scared because I was afraid of losing that feeling of knowing that it's a good thing. You know what I mean? And Ed Helms, I think it was Ed Helms, I'm pretty sure it was Ed Helms, in The Office once said, I wish you knew when you were in the good old days or the golden days when you were there. But I guess that's kind of the point of them, And that's what it is, because if you're in the greatest moments of your life, are you ever going to fully appreciate that? Like, would you ever fully appreciate that? If you didn't go through any bad things in your life, would you appreciate the good things? And I forgot what speaker it was, but maybe Tony Robbins, the motivational guy with the really deep voice. He said that. He said, if you're going to blame something for ruining your day, then you also have to give it credit for when your day goes good, because that's all a part of it. It's all a part of learning and growing. And he was like, you have to give as much credit to the bad things that occur as you do to the good because of that. So it's just something I've always thought of, something, things that have been rattling around in my head for a while that I just wanted to share, and hopefully it gives somebody else some value out there that's listening to this. And if you are listening to this, feel free to hit me up in the chat, or direct message me, or hit me up on Discord or any of my socials, and let me know, what you're going through, what your memories are, how you feel, what's going on, how are you, And with that, like I said about 20 minutes ago, we're going to get into some Legends of Zelda. And I think I wrapped it around to my original point. I go on so many tangents, I don't even remember. I think I scratched my head the other day at some point, and because now I felt like a bump there. But yeah, we're going to get into Legends of Zelda and see how far we get. Quick announcements, though. And I'm going to announce this in my Discord as well, and on my socials and stuff like that. In honor of me growing and learning and moving on from the position that I am at in life right now, and not moving on from it, but, like I just said, growing and learning, I'm going to be cutting out a lot of my evening streams. So I'm going to be kind of just sticking to the morning streams for now. I might be doing more eventually, like I said before, fitness streams and things like that. My schedule is going to be changing very dramatically soon, and it's all good. It's all positive things, but I just need some time for everything to come together to really decide what's going to be the best course of action for my stream. And so what that's going to entail is starting next week, I'm not going to be doing evening stream. Next week, I'm not going to be doing evening streams. And the reason for that is so I can have time for studying, for learning, for growing. I want to take some more courses, do my own research and studying. I want to do more writings. So that's literally the only couple of hours that I can chisel out of my day for stuff like that. So there's going to be that change coming to the channel, but as soon as that can be altered, hopefully my plans that I'm putting in motion now are going to free up my weekends so I can start streaming a lot more throughout the entire week, and not just Monday through Friday for a couple hours here or there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. But I'm excited. A lot of good things are coming, and I can't wait. This still looks black, this shirt. There you go. Now you can kind of see it. There's like a big shadow somehow. I don't know. I definitely need another light regardless. But at least this one makes me look more like human tone and less like red, But let's see where this goes. We're going to switch to this. Where are we? Oh, sometimes I also have to do this. I forgot. Easy cap. Let's see. Properties. Sorry. Told you it was loud. So what that is that I have to do is it's just kind of resetting that my easy cap is plugged in. P-Dad. I was watching a playback of Legends of Zelda, and I was like, on YouTube, I think it was, and I was like, oh my god, they are so crystal clear. And I'm sure it was off of the Switch or something like that, but at the same time, I was like, man, this does not look like original N64 footage. Like, I don't know how it upscaled it so well, but I am not there yet. Huh. All right, where are we at? And yes, I am sitting down again. Sorry, not sorry. How much rupees we have? We have 200, right? So I was watching something and about the Legends of Zelda, and I get lost in these freaking black holes of videos, man. And it's usually interest based. Where like I'll look up Legends of Zelda and I'll be like, oh, Legends of Zelda, like just random stuff. It doesn't even matter. Like Legends of Zelda timelines and stuff like that. Because like Legends of Zelda was one thing I've always been so interested in. And partially because of my dad, because when we were younger, he got Nintendo. And I don't remember playing Zelda on the regular Nintendo, but I definitely played it on the Super Nintendo. And my dad was pretty into it. And N64 Zelda, I got N64 for Christmas the year it came out. And, you know, this was one of the first games that I played on it. And I didn't get the Mario, I got the Zelda. But, oops. But, where was I going with that? I don't know. It left my head. Oh, no. I didn't mean to initiate that. Oh, crud. Welp, we did it anyway. You over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop just past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. So you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. He's got big ears. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. It was literally like a firecracker. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you're dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. I never noticed that little like do 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 in the background. Never. The little guitar part. Hyrule Field. So now just conveniently it's daytime. Excuse. You found the Ocarina of Time. This is the royal family's hidden treasure, which Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. Oh, yeah? Do it. P-Dad, can you hear me? It's Zelda. P-Dad, when you hold this ocarina in your hand... Oh, whoops. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. This song opens the door of time. Sorry, I've been doing a terrible job at reading. Like, 1 week of not reading any of the stuff has kind of made me, like, whatever. You've learned the Song of Time. Now, P-Dad, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Yeah, bro. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. All right. So, do we want to go here right now, though? What was the other thing I was thinking I had to do? What else did I have to do? I don't know. Let's just go. I forgot. Do do diddly do 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 diddly do. I think I remembered. I'm gonna try to see if I can ditch this last mask. But for that, we have to wait. Do 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 boo boo do do. Oh, so that's not the song that like fast forwards and rewinds time. Is this it? Wait. Nope. Nope, it's not. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I wonder if since I activated that cutscene, I remember there's like a point in the game where it like stops other things from happening until you like follow through. So I'm wondering if that's what is going down. This wire seems to be handling pretty well. I feel like there's like a lot less of a lag in the general video at the same time. Let's try to come over here. Loot doo 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 doo. Bust this out. Hopefully they won't respawn. I am looking in particular for the marathon runner. Pretty sure he's Out at night. I don't remember how long it takes to see him. But from what I remember, you see him outside of Lon Lon Ranch. Always practicing he is. Ah, the sun's going to come up already? Bro. That was very fast. Why don't you calm down there, big boy? Trying to remember where I used to see the marathon runner at. Do 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 do. I feel like it's just best for me to stay in place for the most part. That's the Gerudo place, isn't it? The Gerudos. Gerudos. Doo doo. Bum ba ba bum ba bum. We need the Master Sword. The Master Swords. Forgot where the entrance to Lake Hylia is. Is it? It's this entrance in the back? Is it? That's the Gerudo entrance. So I think it's over there, isn't it? Yeah, my whole upper body is very, very sore today. I had some good workouts this week. You don't need to bring in negativity. That's... I think that over there is Lake Hylia. Just hanging there. All right. Cool. Cool. It's pretty funny that the skeleton things don't bother you at all. Like after you're, when you have the hood on. This. I don't see him over here. I bet with those long ears you can hear the voices. Oh, these are genuine rabbit ears from the animal of legend. I don't care how expensive it is. Please sell it to me. Yes. My longtime dream returning to the wildlife. Finally, the actor, stage, and prop have been united. It's a 50 rupee mask, but he paid you a crazy amount of money for it. More money than you can count. Go back to the mask shop and pay back just 50 rupees of this money. Later, bro. Thanks. The exact amount was 500 coins, which I'm maxed out at my two right now. because I have not the enough sculpturas to get more. I need 15 more sculpturas to get 300. 300. 300. Can you stop? I forgot I don't have the thing on anymore. It'd be pretty funny if you could use Zelda's Lullaby for to put those things to sleep. To sleep. Do 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 do. It's very distracting for me to have my screen up so that I can see the game full screen, because then I can also see my camera. So then I play with my reflection, because that's what we do. Yeah! Also... Where were you, Mr. Guard, when all the craziness was happening, huh? Is this the bomb? No, it's not. It is bizarre. Poshkins, what do you got? He looks like a hippie. Bottle bug? It's a Poe. Empty bottle to put this in. Use it to feel refreshing coolness. Oh, that's right. I need to bring this back to the mask shop. Forgot about that. Oh, great. You sold it. Please pay me back 50 rupees for the bunny hood now. Oh, yeah. Very well done. All the masks are sold out. I knew I could trust you. As a reward, I will lend you this special mask. This is the Mask of Truth. It is a mysterious mask passed down by the Sheikah. With this mask, you can see into other people's minds. It's useful, but scary. Why is it scary? You may find out as you grow older and discover the true meaning of life. Ho ho ho! Boo-doo-doo-doo. Mask of Truth. Wear it with C to show it off. Show it to many people. From now on, you can borrow any mask you want. Just have faith. Look cool while you're swimming if you wear this mask. Sure. Why not? Should come in familiar, right? Or familiar, come in handy, right? Oh, you can only borrow one at a time. Right. So the Mask of Truth is the most useful. Right now. Until I need to go into the desert. No, stop. I didn't mean to talk to him. There we go. Wait, isn't there a scary mask, though, that I can show... I thought there was like an ugly mask that I could show to that guy at night. That's in the town. Now I don't remember. Shooting range. Isn't there a bomb shop though? Maybe not. Is it back here? Nothing's back there. All right, let's go. Let's advance it. Now see the Mask of Truth, when you equip it, responding to your mask, the strange stone statue talks to you. I overheard this. They say that Gerudos sometimes come to Hyrule Town to look for boyfriends. So these tell you a lot about the lore. Responding to your mask, blah, blah, blah. They say that it is against the rules to use glasses at the treasure chest shop in Hyrule Castle Town Market. Just random things. It's a great sound system. Sorry. Alright, what is this doing? So I thought there are 3 hollows. Oh, wait. And the inscription here: Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. Oh, so you play it here. Do 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 do. Look at these gems. Can get $1.50 at a pawn shop. What's that guy from Pawn Stars? He'd be like, there's just no market for them. I'm sorry, I need to make a profit. The Triforce? No, sorry. It's the only one, so nobody's ever heard of it. If you look at the Triforce, there's actually 4 triangles. P dead, isn't that? Isn't that the Master Sword? The legendary blade. The Master Sword. Get ready. We're about to go through time. Dun, 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 dun. We done fucked up. Excellent work. As I thought you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. P-Dad, wake up, P-Dad, the chosen one. Is that waterfalls flowing upward? Oh, hey, guy. I am Raru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm that you effed up. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. P-Dad, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Eh? He's a Backstreet Boy. Yeah. Is he gonna do it? Look, P-Dad, you're big now. Big enough to take on these sages, bro. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Which doesn't really make sense, I guess, if you think about it. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? But remember, though you open the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence even in this sacred realm, namely this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Raru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. Holla! You receive the Light Medallion. Raru the Sage adds his powers to yours. Cool. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Let's go. The Temple of Time. In the future. Gah. P-Dad, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together, with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. Well, yeah. As I see you standing there holding the mythical master sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, P-Dad? Yup, I do. Let us go. Gems are still there. That's nice. Do a little breakdance. Well, that looks hungry. Anger. Excuse me. I wonder why he wouldn't have torn that down. No, stop it. Alright. I'm gonna die. I can't use the seeds. Oh, I thought that puts them to sleep. Zombers. Wow, there's a lot of them. There's more? Where are they all coming from? There we go. Now they all sleeping. Yeah, none of this town actually survived, huh? Alright. I sort of remembered what the other thing I wanted to do was, so let's see if we can go back and do that real quick. I don't know if you need to be a kid to do it, but I'm going to try. Unless you, now I have to follow through with the first temple. Excuse me, lady. I need to put the sword back in. Yeah, she's not going to let me. Kakariko Village. I think maybe after Kakariko Village. Oh, well, while I'm there, I can see if I can beat this. But I also want to get the horse. I want to do all that stuff. I actually don't know if I can get the horse because I can't go in circles easily. So There's that. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't think I can go through. Apparently can't use bombs. I gotta use the les bombachus. Oh no, I can use bombs. Let's go to the lawn and see if we can get the host. Get the Hoshi. Pretty sure he only flips slower now that he's bigger. Come on, Lon. Let's go, Lon. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, a visitor. It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. Where did you come from? Since Ganondorf came, people in the castle town have gone. Places have been ruined and monsters are wandering everywhere. Mr. Ingo is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ingo. If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly, so there's nothing I can do. No. Didn't mean to play that. Do do do. Do 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 do. Nothing? Yeah. Alright. Nothing. Can't believe it. Hit! Do do do, do do do, do 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 do. Convenient leaving your jewels around. Wonder if that was ever actually a thing. Like, let's just leave all our jewels and pottery around the house. Do 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 do. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hardworking Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave me the ranch. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride. Do you want to hear how to ride? Thank you so much. Again, I keep hitting the same one. Oops. When you want to dismount, stop and press A. Hey, young man, do I know you? I just felt as though I've seen you somewhere before. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to me from horseback. Are you ready to go home so soon? When your time is up, I'll kick you out of here. What's up? Okay. So if she said no, then the answer is no right now. Hey, time's up, young man. You only pay 10 rupees. You've played around long enough. Let's see. Let's see. All right, then. Scram, you little punk. I thought we could challenge him. Maybe we can't challenge him yet. All right, so let's go to the other place then. I forgot where to go. There we go. I think you have to, maybe you have to jump over those gates like perfectly in the middle or something. I seem to remember something like that. We'll go back and try it later. Yeah. Kakariko Village. Where am I to go first? The House of the Dead. Who this? The windmill draws water up from the depth of the well. Now the well is dried up, though. Forgot about that. No, I thought... But I guess I was wrong. I'm trying to remember this part of it. I'm like so not at all used to. Tick. Sucks too, because I wanted to get like Din's fire and I wanted to get a bunch of that stuff, but I don't think I can right now. Where did we get this song from? Grrr, I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grrr. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. Sure you will. Where, oh where do I go? A long time ago, there was a man in this very village who had an eye, they said, could see the truth. Now, usually, you have to train your mind's eye most strenuously to actually see the truth. But this fella, no, they say he had a different way of doing things. His house stood where the well is now. I know we can get the lens of truth, but we can't wear the mask of truth. Well, that sucks. Hey! They're still cursed. Yes, yes, I know. I thought there was something else that I missed in here too, though. Doodaloo. Oh man. Oh man. Hey young man, a grown boy like you entering a person's house without permission. I want to talk to your parents. Oh well. This isn't my house anyway. This is the Great Impa's house. The Great Impa has gone to the graveyard to seal up the humongous creature there. Since Ganondorf appeared, many monsters have been sighted around here. Only the Great Impa has kept peace in our village. You have to remember that, young man. Oh well. Speaking of the Great Impa, she hasn't come back yet. I wonder what happened to her. I heard that the ghost of the Gravekeeper often appears in the graveyard behind this village. But no big deal. Love this guy's level of apathy. Oh, Lord. Let us find this creature. Did you lose your cuckoos? I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it a pocket cuckoo, but don't get goosebumps from this. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy. Late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? It makes them very happy to crow. Cuckoo! Especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. However, my cuckoo is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. Here, take this egg. After the cuckoo hatches, bring it back to me after a while, and I'll check it out and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you try? Yup. Borrowed a pocket egg. Sure. So I got the hint to go to the graveyard, so that is what I will do. Still there? No. Oh. Makes you think something's back here, don't it? Gravekeeper Dampy. The The Gravekeeper's diary is here. Do you want to read it? Whoever reads this, please enter my grave. I will let you keep my stretching, shrinking keepsake. I'm waiting for you, Dampy. Stretching, shrinking keepsake. I like how they put that. I think the thing was you have to hit them with arrows, wasn't it? Bye. Dampy's grave. That is not it. Then we have to do another race. I did not know that this was down here. Do 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 do. Yeah, bruv. Let's go, home slice. I thought this would be Dampy's grave. Dampy. Okay, so that was that, right? It's so disrespectful to go through a graveyard like this and just keep removing some graves. Nothing. Yeah, I know. We're going, Navi. I'm just seeing if anything pops up. I thought more stuff popped up. I guess not. Getting close to somebody's grave. Here goes another one. I know you can read them too, but who does that? Who reads things? Stop. Just a wall? That's it? Alright. Thanks for nothing. Suppose I got some magic out of it. So that was that one. I think also I see something up there. Graphical glitch? Or is there something in that box? Plenty of mystical spirits. I wonder if it's every so often, like every couple of graves or something that has something in it. Here's another one. And another one. My God, it's so hard to lift my arms up. Hey, Dampy. Fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Oh no. No, no, no. I know if I lose him, he gave this away. So tense. I'm going. Ugh. The time of this race was 1 minute 13 seconds. Hey, young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it'll help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing, be careful on your way back. Dampy's a lot cooler in After Death, huh? Let's bust it open. Na, 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 na. Da, na, na, na. You found the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that you can cast out to hook things. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. Whatever you want. Just set it and forget it. The hook shot. This is the one you have to play. I was going to say, like, I remember that tune 600 times when I didn't want to. Don't let me forget it now. No? I know it. Hey, isn't that the same design that's on the Door of Time? Oh. Oops. I thought it was the royal song that you had to play. Let us go. He don't like me. Do 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 do. No. Not gonna let me just cheat. Ugh, I knew it. But shouldn't it bring it to me from here, though? Come on, let me climb up. Come on. Oops. Hold up. Hold up. We gotta go through that whole thing again. I'm guessing we do. maybe another time. I don't feel like going through that whole thing again just for that. Oh wait, can I hook shot up to it? Maybe. It's about getting the right angle. Oh, no. It's not going to let me do it. I want to do it. Man. All right. Do 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 do. So from here, we should be able to hook shot onto other stuff, right? If you can't hit it, don't turn red. I'm thinking this is like some of the other ones where like you can literally hook shot off of anything. You can do it on that. You just can't do it on the other stuff, huh? What's in here? What is in here? Do, 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 do. All people have hardships in their past that they would rather no one find out about. Look at the bearded man sleeping over there. I bet even someone like him has had his share of troubles in the past. Look at him, the man with the beard. I think he was just fired from his job at the ranch. He's always just lazing around morning, noon, and night. He's awfully carefree guy during such hard times. Malin, doing all right, mumble mumble. Sorry to make you worry. That's so sad. I'm trying to remember where... I know I buried one of those things by Death Mountain. One of those floaty things. I can't remember if it's the same mountain going up or not. What are you doing? You want to sell me another bottle? I thought at some point up here was oh, maybe I'm thinking of the guy that's on the roof. Look at me, I'm on top of the world. It really bothers me to see anyone at a higher level than I am. I have to be on top. Well, that's weird. Come around this way. Let's see what's in. It's not going to let me through the backside of this, is it? Is it? Yeah, like, excuse me, bro. I just got to get through your mess. Go up. Go up. Oh, there's the lovey lovers over here. They're short now. They didn't grow up at all. I think, oh, this is where I have to, like, push it, right? I have to, like, get a glove or something that can push it. All right, so I just want to see on Death Mountain if there's a, if I can get that flower for that heart piece yet. And then maybe if I get 2 more heart pieces, maybe I'll go back for that 3rd one. That 4th one that's in the windmill. Dampy probably gives you one too. I'd only imagine. That's the one that I thought of before, where the rocks go down like a very particular way. Ow. Yeah. Well, I got that one. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize it transports you like immediately up to the top, the tippy top. Let's go again. I want to have the bird fly me down so I can get on the top roof and talk to that guy. Meow. Meow. Look, a chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's a miracle of life. Again. What's up, the Beer Jesus? How's it going? Thank you for the host. How are you today? Hopefully, if you're coming from a stream, you had a good stream so far. We're doing some throwback games today. Just got to the I guess I want to call it the Dark World, but the second half of Ocarina of Time. You're making a set list for tonight? I'm trying to get flown down to the top of this house right now. Ah, I forgot he doesn't show up yet. Oops. Well, that was fun. Yep. What's the set list for? Oh no. Your radio show on Twitch? What's the show about? I might be able to check it out. I always get hit once by these things. Every time. Nope. Oh, I thought I was going to get hit. Black Death and thrash metal from all over the world, huh? Well, that sounds pretty cool. I have a buddy of mine that both your name and that exact sentence reminds me of. Is it like your own music, or is it stuff that you're just kind of hosting like other people's stuff? You have what? Okay. Yeah. Oh, I see. So it's kind of like an actual radio station. Well, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you and bringing the one viewer along. So what my stream is pretty much based on is I'm a health and wellness coach who also loves video games, and I do have a thorough appreciation for metal, all types of music. Country I get pretty tired of, but even that. And I have kind of themed days, so I have Mental Magic Monday or Mentality Monday, where I usually play like Minecraft or Magic the Gathering, and we talk about some stuff that's happened over the weekend and mental tips and tricks and all that good stuff. Tuesday is Try Hard Tuesday, so I usually play something that I either suck at or I'm just trying really hard to grind with. And we take that time to talk about what people are going through and trying to help them with their goals and their aspirations, things that they're having trouble with, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. And then we have Whacked Out Wednesday, which was yesterday. So I usually tried to, play comical games or something a little bit more lighthearted or off the rails. I actually forgot what yesterday's was. Yep. My son's here off of school today. So that's him in the background. But yesterday was Viscera Cleanup Detail, and I play stuff like Spore and all kinds of different things. Today's Throwback Thursday, where we kind of talked about memories and such in the beginning of the stream, and then we went on to Throwback Video Games, where I've been kind of working on Legends of Zelda here, and on my actual 64. And tomorrow is Fix It Friday, where we'll probably be doing a little scrap mechanic and talking about, what we're going to do to accomplish our goals for the weekends, the following week, the upcoming month, whatever you got going on. So it's a community stream. As I'm trying to build up about 2 months old. So feel free to follow along with my Discord or my socials. And, if you type exclamation point Discord or exclamation point socials, they'll come up for you. And hopefully you have a good time here. Yep, I don't get paid, just do selfless airplay. That's cool. That's cool. Offers homemade honey, sriracha beef, and broccoli. There you go. Homemade honey and is it all homemade or is it just homemade honey? I gave you a follow. Yes, I'm sorry. I thought I thanked you for the follow. I apologize. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I'm gonna check your stream after I log off of mine and see what your channel's all about. I should have done all that talking waiting for daytime. But we can actually make our way to the forest temple now, right? Homemade honey, all organic sriracha I make. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm down for both of those. I haven't made my own, but I know somebody who actually makes their own hot sauce, and I usually buy it off of him because it's delicious and it's absolutely fabulous. With rice and beef tips. That sounds really good. That sounds like the perfect after workout lunch right there. So do you have like the bees and stuff yourself or what? I make a roasted green chili with Worcestershire. Ooh, green chili. I actually haven't had like a good green chili since I was probably about 20. I'd say a good time ago. The honey's. Oh, I got you. I thought you meant you make the honey yourself. I was like, that's really cool. What's that, bud? How old am I? You don't know? I'm an old man. I'm 37. I'm old. I also beer review on Twitch. That's pretty cool. I haven't drank beer in a long time, but that's getting along the lines even more of this guy that your name is reminding me of. He's a self-proclaimed beer snob, and he usually was the one that I go to for my recommendations. I'm so old it says to be continued on my birthday. Yeah, we all get there somewhere, but age is in the mentality, not the body. Respect to you, good sir. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm definitely going to be checking out your channel regardless. I'm always interested in new music ideas and stuff like that. Especially if you got any Twitch slash YouTube friendly, because I find that most difficult to find these days. So what says? Any good pumpkin beers you recommend? We'll say 18 plus, no exceptions. What are you? Though you wear coquettish clothing, you can't fool me. I promise, sorry, I would never let anybody go through here. What was their song? Shoot. I forgot her music. I know it's playing in the background too. Song of Time. Sorry, a song. Down, left, right. Down, right, left. I really enjoy Weyerbacher and Schlafly. I've heard of Weyerbacher before. Schlafly, I haven't. Saria plays that song all the time. Do you know Saria? That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. The kid who proved me wrong, is what he's saying. Trying to keep an ear out for which way to go. I don't believe it. This isn't it, is it? The following music contains material that may be considered offensive or insensitive to some to Twitch. Twitch as a community stream team contribute to divergent points of view on the following reflects on my own views and the views of my guests and moderators who listen to this metal music. If you are sensitive to such programming, please turn away at this time. This does not reflect on Twitch's employees, trustees, or board. Sorry, my discretion. Gotcha. Yeah, I use pretzel.rocks a lot when I'm on my stream, just to avoid, because I've been anytime I put videos up on YouTube, it's like immediate, that they tear it back down, or that they, like censor it or whatever. Can I not pull him up? But no, that's cool. That's very cool. And they would let me stream the music, no problem. It's just not it's just that they don't, I can't put it up on YouTube. So I just choose the stuff that's safe because I do license music, just as a heads up. Gotcha. Yeah, I do. I use that just because, I don't have a whole lot of time to edit videos with my health coaching practice and my kids and all the crazy stuff that, if you've caught up on the last couple of streams at all, life can be a little hectic at times. So I don't have a whole lot of time to edit much. The forest stage. We are willing to see your beautiful face win fabulous prizes. What? I don't remember this part, but we'll come back here. I want to get to the forest temple before too long. I mean, my name's Beer Jesus, and when you hear a song called God is Dead, hallelujah, it can get whiny with some. What you, oh, yeah. But it is what it is. I know, artists put a lot of hard work in their music, so I don't really blame them. But at the same time, I just, maybe sometime in the future I can sponsor some bigger folks or something. But I found some new music that I've gotten along with pretty well, so that's been cool. I can't like remember. I don't hear the difference in the music. This one I think was this way. For sure, better have discretion versus someone saying they didn't hear it. Yeah. And I still give credit to whatever artist I listen to or whatever. I used to have it so that my stream popped up like the artist name and stuff like that, but I don't think that's actually working anymore, so I gotta fix that. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. I use Z targeting to always look in the proper direction. Set your view so you can see down to the next corridor before you turn a corner. Once your view is set, hold down Z to sidestep around the corner. That way, you won't be surprised by an enemy waiting in an ambush. I think the, Oop, I almost went the wrong way out. It's when you get attacked by enemies by surprise. It's called an ambush. Same, I always say from this label, this is the album by insert brand. Yeah, I think it's always definitely cool to give people their credit, you know? Oh, I forgot they do that. Oh, man. Turn around, turn around. You don't see me here. I'm always terrible at this. And yeah, and I think the fact that you do it unpaid is an important thing too, you know, because I think that's the most part that they care about. My biggest gripe is people who talk over the music. Yeah. I do that, but it's only because I don't have like a music specific stream. It's mostly going along with whatever I'm playing. Like when I do my Try Hard Tuesdays, it's generally like metal or rock or something that's gonna like really get me focused, you know? Where's this one? This one's gonna be the one to sneak up on me. But today's review is from a Belgian brewery, and its name is La Chauffe. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I don't think I've heard of that. But I really wish I could get this buddy of mine that I'm talking about. He's like noses lemon candy, coriander, and slight hints of honeysuckle. That sounds pretty good. This buddy of mine is kind of like who I was saying was like the beer snob type of person. He's like a straight up metalhead. He's in a band called The Violet Dark. They have a page on Facebook as well. From what I've heard, he's pretty good. I haven't seen like them live, or I had one of his old albums when he was with a band called Pure Sweet Hell. He's the guitarist, and he did some vocals on there. But shameless plug, nothing. I don't even know if he has the band anymore, but he's a cool guy. He's got hair down to his ankles, and he's balding in the middle. So typical old school metalhead type of stuff. But yeah, he recommended a beer brand called Pumpkinhead. And he was that, and there was one other like actual brand for like pumpkin flavored, like it was like real pumpkin, not like syrupy. Noses lemon candy. Yeah. You're silly. Banana and cloves is the predominant aroma. That's cool. That actually sounds like a pretty good banana and cloves. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good combo. I'm trying that like instantly sent me back to like those old like Prince Albert like flavored cigars. But I'm picturing like the smell of them, not like the taste, because I didn't really like the taste of those. My buddy Dean enjoys them. That's funny because I think their drummer or their lead vocalist for one of those bands was named Dean, if I remember correctly. So it might possibly be the same guy. And that would be why he enjoys them. This always killed me that it took only like a couple of hits to actually take this guy down. And he never turns around. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, the guy's name is Dean Sternberg. No, I don't think that's his name. I don't think. Just trying to make sure that my checking my kids' monitors and stuff. What's up, Miss Sheikah? The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of the Forest. Just going to bust out her heart. We're going to do a little ensemble. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. It sounds so weird when I play it. It sounds so much different from her. Dean Sternberg. Which one did he like? Was it Pure Sweet Hell or was it The Violet Dark? You're going to laugh, but Pure Sweet Hell is his band. That's what I was wondering. Like, I couldn't remember his last name, but I was like, watch this be the same person. The vocalist. Okay, yeah. So then, yeah, the guy's name is Chris. The guy I'm talking about, Chris Iquan. So if that's you, that's going to be hysterical. I'm going to love it. I can't hit that from here. Can I? How do I get up there again? There we go. He's a regular in my chat. He came to see me as a random person and enjoyed what I did. That's cool. That's cool. And the funny part about that is I was literally just talking about this morning, a concept called synchronicity, where I was talking about how often it used to come up throughout my life as a child. And so now you see this situation where Dean from the band that I was talking about, from one of my friends that I know who's also a beer snob and who also has a distinct taste in metal music. So that's what I call synchronicity, is stuff that just kind of comes together in a weird way like that I thoroughly appreciate. So that was perfect timing right there. Ooh. Focus forward. I have an old controller, so my thing bugs out on me. So that's interesting. So Dean's on Twitch too, huh? Yes, Fate is a beautiful thing. How long have you been doing the radio show? I'm trying not to like blaze anybody's ears out with the game volume. This is one of those times where my controller's gonna mess up and it's gonna hurt. I knew it. I knew it. I'm working on being the metal radio host for the next GTA. That would be pretty cool. 2 years, my man, and everybody wants me to do GTA. That would be awesome. I was actually thinking about playing that on stream coming up because the Trio came out on Nintendo Switch. I own them anyway, but I figured that would be a cool thing to do. So if you're in that, I'll definitely play the hell out of it. I'm definitely gonna before I come off of this stream. Actually, I'm gonna make sure that you're on my my auto host list. So hopefully, whenever you go live, it'll turn it on for you. Oh man. Oh, I forgot I could hookshot over to the thing. Change.org, Robstar, Jesus, stream, Grand Theft Auto 6. I'll check that out in one hot second. Oh, nice. Oh, I did it again. This is like the hardest part of this entire castle right here. And they're in production of that now, aren't they? I actually saw... What? Why did it come up that way for my socials? I don't know why it didn't work, but there you go. I'm going to take my Nightbot off my stream because I think that it just messes up with Streamlabs for some reason. And, what's up, buddy? I'm talking about, my stream. Legends of Zelda. Maybe one day. Yeah, those are my social media accounts. For my health coaching stuff, oops. I think it's wellness. I think it's... Oops. I misspelled wellness. There you go. That's for my health coaching stuff, and just so you have it, that's my Discord. Reason why I want to do the metal is many don't know Tampa is the origin of death metal. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Who was the give me some background history. So I'm not that well, like I know metal, I love metal, but I'm quite random in my music tastes. You should be amazed how many black metal musicians are really into wellness and well-being. I'm actually not. The only reason is because the same guy I keep talking about, Chris, he when I was going through my first diet program, which was Weight Watchers back in the day, for me personally, he gave me a lot of information via him and his wife from, previous diets and stuff and nutrition stuff that they had told me about. And he's actually pretty well versed in, like, he drinks a lot of beer, obviously, which isn't necessarily bad. But he, but just by straight looks, you wouldn't be able to tell immediately right away that he was like such like a health snob. But he was definitely like, when you talk to him, you're like, wow, you know a lot more about it than you thought you did. So I was able to learn a lot from him, and I appreciated it. He also had a lot of good gems with like, like a lot of lifestyle stuff. Like he'd always come off and say, like, oh, I don't know, like he acted like he had such a negative outlook on everything, but he had like such a joy and a presence about him that he was a cool guy to be around. So yeah, I'm not at all surprised by it. Cannibal Corpse, Death Possessed, Disincarnate, Hate Eternal, Monstrosity, Obituary, Divine Empire, and Diabolic, all bands from Florida. Wow, I didn't know Cannibal Corpse was from Florida. I didn't know Obituary was. I'm not sure if I knew where any of them were from. but I know at least 3/4 of that list, so I'm quite proud. And most of them I probably have listened to. I just don't, like when I'm listening to something, I don't really, I don't really get in the mode of like, oh, like who is this? What are they, and I used to be, but I just haven't. I try to make a better effort to. Can I get in? Yeah. And suffocation. Die side too. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know those two as well. So I'm definitely checking out your channel. I want to see if there's anything new that I can get hooked on. This is where I got to start getting the pose. What time do you go live? Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. And as I always say, my website has prices for a lot of programs and stuff like that on it. But get in touch with me if they have any questions or anything like that. And if they want to see what I'm about, tell them to get in touch with me, because that's not the end all be all pricings of things. I just was coming up with random like packages and stuff on the more expensive side. But, I work things out for people. I don't, some of them are a little pricey for what they are about, but I think actually, because I just realized what time it was, I'm going to save it right here. And we're going to call this one because I have to get my kids up and continue on with the rest of our day. So we're going to pick it up right from there the next time. Hang on a second, buddy. Yeah, hold on a second. Wow, this is really big the way I put this in here. Oops. I was messing around with my overlay the other day, and I'm trying to just... Oh, that's why. Okay. I was trying to make it so that all my stuff is like readable, but it looks like it's still like blazing your eyes off. Thrononia and... Oh, man. My arms are so sore from my workouts. Thorinian Despise for God. Ancient Necropsy. I know Ancient Necropsy. Pleasure of Mutilate. Feeble-Minded. Nice to Eat You Records. That's a great name. I do know of Feeble-Minded. We Bring Upon the Abyss. Hyperion. I do know about Hyperion. Ever since I heard the superhero name, I looked it up. Bolt Throwers sounds cool. And Pyres of the Atonements. I'm gonna definitely have to copy that so I can check some of it out. So what time do you go live so that anybody that checks out my stream later on can see it as well? And I promised before I ended the stream I was going to put you on my auto host list. So that's what I'm doing right now. I appreciate the recommendations. I always take music recommends. 7:30 U.S. Eastern. Cool. And how long do you usually run for? 7 o'clock may start early. Gotcha. Let me see. Where's my thing? Creator dashboard. I get so confused between my channel and my creator dashboard. And in my my Discord, I also have a music bot. I have a music request channel. So if you ever wanted me to, or if you ever want to add songs to that or whatever, feel free. There's the command how-tos and stuff like that in the channel. So, but if you have any problems with it, just let me know. Pretty cool thing. You pretty much just cut and paste anything from SoundCloud or YouTube, playlists or videos, and my bot will go out, find it, and then play it in the channel for everybody that's there to listen to. Please don't play with that, okay? Let's see. In a couple of minutes. I'm trying to see where it shows my thing. I haven't actually used the interface for Twitch in a long time. I've been mostly just watching it from my phone when I can. I don't know what that was. The Beer Jesus. Cook streamer. That's pretty cool. And right under you it says the Beer Jew. But we're going with the Beer Jesus. So I just gave you a follow. It's going to notify me when you go live. And that way I can also put you on my auto host list.
Daddy?
Hang on, buddy.
I want all of my office
Creator dashboard. We will get there soon. Settings, stream channel.
Daddy?
Hold on one second. Auto mod? No. Nope. I will find it, I promise. before the end of the day, I will find this. Brand, schedule, auto host. There we go. Got it. The Beer Jesus is now on my auto host list. Good stuff. So once I am, so as soon as you're up and people come on my channel, if they've been looking at music and stuff like that or whatever, I can also recommend on my social medias for you to help you out a little bit. That'll be cool. And I'm definitely going to repost that link because any friend of Dean and or Chris, I don't know if Dean will remember me. I hung out with him a couple of times. We were talking about singing. Because I used to be the singer of a band, and we were talking about like vocal techniques and stuff like that. And yeah, we had a good time. I don't know if he remembers me at all, but tell him I said hi if you see him. Name's Josh. And yeah, I'll throw your link up on my socials and get that petition signed for you as soon as I can. That'd be pretty cool to have anybody that's family with Chris and Dean to be on GTA in general. So I'll definitely be checking out your stream. Right now, I got to get going. Like I said, I am the father of 3, so I have a very busy schedule during my day. My general times for streaming are 1:45 to about 3:30. I'm working on adding more times in, but my work schedules are kind of fluctuating right now, so we're getting everything set to go. But I will be back on later tonight about 9 p.m. to rock some more Zelda and hopefully be a little more focused. This is just kind of like a chill stream. And hopefully I'll be able to catch your stream in the meantime. I'll be playing it in the background even if I don't hop on chat or whatever. But I gave you a follow. Like I said, I'll link all your stuff. Guys, thank you all for coming out. Everybody who watched today, everybody who came to hang out and joined in the fun. I hope to talk to you all soon. Like I said, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be back playing Legends of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And we'll be hanging out for the night. Hopefully you guys will come in and hang out. If not, tomorrow, 9:30 a.m., I'll be playing Scrap Mechanics. So I hope to see you there. Until then, bye, guys.